The flavor we've been kicking is what you've been missing. Although it's free, we gon' make you pay attention. And there's one more thing that we forgot to mention. Go ahead and like, share, subscribe, and then listen. Bootleg Cable Podcast, flavor in your ear. Bootleg Cable Podcast.
Yo, this Bootleg Cable Podcast, episode number 33. I am P-Double.
Yeah, it's your man's Killer Cow.
What it is, big homie?
Yeah, chill, Rasta. How you?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
How's things, man? How's things?
Things is good. How was your Mother's Day?
Mother's Day was pretty good, man.
Okay.
I had a good Mother's Day.
That's what's up.
Celebrated all the moms in my life.
All right. Shout outs to the moms in our lives.
How was yours?
It was good, man. It was good. Did the same, man. Separated the moms in our lives, man.
There it is.
This week though, I told you. I know I spoke to you about school with my son and all that stuff.
Yes.
But this week now, he had like a cut on his chin. He had cut his chin at home, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And then I sent him to school, and a couple days later, he started developing like a little rash.
Yeah.
Around the cut.
Right.
And I swear, dude, it just got worse and worse and worse and worse as the time went on.
Yeah.
And we took him to the doctor. Found out he had something called infantigo, or they call it impetigo, or the layman's term is school rash.
Mm-hmm.
So then we had to get him get him the antibiotics and all that shit and da. So
wow.
Make a long story short, man, I'm taking a nigga out of the school.
Damn, man, this nigga catching fucking Ebola at your school, the school he goes to.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've never heard of that.
Mm-hmm.
That's how serious it is. I've never heard of it.
It's something that they call it school rash, man.
Damn,
and
yeah. I never heard of school rash in my entire life, but if you go to school and you catching school rashes, that might be the school not to go to.
And that you're right. And the crazy thing about it is that it's real infectious. It's kind of like
pink eye or something.
Yeah, well, infection wise, it's like a staph. Right. They said it's like a cousin to like staph infection.
So you
something like that.
You met him, you looked it up, and
after we took him to the doctor or whatever, I looked it up.
Yeah,
and I saw all of that, and I was just like, yo, this is some real serious shit. But at first,
it was like the worst case study. Did they tell you anything like that? Because usually,
nah, I didn't really go that far into it.
This could end up your child looking like a zombie from Walking Dead.
Well, basically what they were saying is that because of the whatever it is that develops from the actual rash, it can cause scars on like if you let it go long enough.
Okay.
And to be honest with you, my son was like almost to that point where. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It could have caused some scarring.
Because you saw it happen at home, so you just thought it was like something that's...
Yeah, I thought it was just like, all right, he had a little cut, and all right, the cut not really healing yet. But then I started looking at it more, and I was just like, yo, what the fuck? So,
Yeah, man, it's time to get him up out of there.
Yeah. So, like I said, man, taking him out to school, he been on antibiotics or whatever for a week now, and, it cleared up. And, yeah, man. Time to switch schools on that ass.
Yeah, for real. It sounds about that time, bro.
Mm-hmm. What's good on your end, though?
I feel like I had something to say, but I forgot.
Yo, it was like, I felt like, nigga, like we've been trying to do this podcast now for like 10 days, nigga.
Yeah, I think that's what it was too. Yeah, because we couldn't get together on what time this weekend to get it done. Like we doing this on some last minute on the fly ass shit right now. So
yeah, man, definitely, man.
Yeah,
but like I don't know, man. I kind of felt I was just like, yo, man, I hope we could do this shit today. You know what I'm saying? A couple people hit me up and they was just like, yo, man, y'all ain't doing the podcast. I'm like, yo, just hold on. It's coming out. We got you.
We got this. Yeah.
Yeah,
but
man.
It's not through lack of effort though, man. We always try to deliver every time.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
so what we got going on this week, man?
Oh, as far as the topics, nigga, it's a lot of different shit to talk about, man. But I'm just trying to figure out how you feel like we should start it off. Should we start it off on some funny? Should we start it off on some serious? Or you know what I mean? How you feeling? right now.
I'm just
son.
here to do a podcast, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, real honestly, I mean, I can't tell you what's gonna be funny or what's not gonna be funny because I feel like we have a mixture of like, you know, some serious shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Accompanied by some funny.
All right, so I want to start it off light tonight, right?
All right.
So it's this video that's going on or going around the internet right now.
Yeah.
And if you want to search it, it's called a cheating prank gone wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So now y'all know that across the internet they do a lot of different. What up, teacher? Wagwan brethren, what they are?
Good, man. I let the boy earlier,
right? But they have a lot of different videos and pranks and stuff that people do on the internet. Yeah. So a lot of them is girlfriend and boyfriend pranks or husband and wife pranks, or you just be looking like, yo, man, what's going on? Da 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 da. Yeah. So I came across this one prank and I had to send it to my boy Killer to get his thoughts on that shit, man.
Yeah, that's...
So what did I send you, bro?
Well, title was cheating prank gone wrong. Mm-hmm. So pretty much, I can't even say I recollect exactly how she set it up, but more or less, you know, she called her boyfriend over to a spot where the door was closed and she's
hold up. Yeah. Be humble.
I be humble with it. Go ahead.
Let me set it up.
Yeah, you set it up.
So I mean, I watched it, you know, and basically, I guess he had just left to go to the gym or something like that.
Okay.
Or he was about to go to the gym and whatever. So she was just like, all right, you know, this how they always do the pranks. They put the camera in like.
She had a good camera though, I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah, that shit was crispy, right?
Crispy them up like it.
Team Crispy 4K on that ass,
right?
nigga.
Yeah.
She was kind of pretty too, boy. I see why, you know.
I'll let you say that. I mean, she wasn't bad, but
I mean, she cute chick.
But it was a lot of makeup.
You think?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Well, y'all will decide when y'all watch the video.
Yeah.
But she set it up, and she was like, you know, I guess he was about to go to the gym, and she did the old, I'll call you, making it seem like it's somebody else, and kind of hang up the phone, or you know what I'm saying, some shit like that.
Oh, okay.
So that's kind of what she did.
Or he left, come over. Text.
Yes, something like that. Either a call or a text was like, "Yo, he gone now, come through." So now, go ahead, and I just wanted.
Okay, so yeah, all right, so now it goes even deeper because I was like, wow, you know what? I was watching it, but I was talking to my girl at the same time, so I didn't really catch the whole setup that she did. So yeah, I think she did do some like he left, come over type shit.
Yeah,
so he coming back like who left, who coming over?
Exactly. Imagine that though.
Who left and who's coming over? What the fuck?
Imagine that.
I'm just going to the gym. I ain't going to work. Came back, you know what I mean?
Usher U-turn on that
Usher
ass.
U-turn came back to the you know what I'm saying, the spot, whatever. Opened the door, came in, opened the bedroom. She was on top of dude, moaning and all that. And dude just picked up and body slammed the ass. he picked her up and body slammed her. He tried to throw her in the pool like a little young man from last week.
This nigga bust in the door like fucking Trey Pops in not Trey Pops, but remember Boys in the Hood? When he was smashing the chick or whatever. Dad came home and bust through the door. It was the mom. It was like, oh, she smelled a sex in the air.
No. Was that Boys in the Hood?
That was Boys in the Hood.
Oh, okay.
You probably think about like a parody or some shit.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, man.
He came in there, he body slammed her
and just tossed her ass off the dish ragged her ass.
Yeah, so once he did that, man, this shit got crazy for me, right?
Yeah,
cause my man body slammed, like, yo, imagine that he opens the door, goes in there, and he's just like, what the fuck, grabbed him.
Yo, he threw her halfway across the room, boom, bro.
Flung the ass around. But give this nigga nothing but credit though, cause my man's hopped back up like, where he at? Like he was like, I'm just getting her off you, playboy. I'm finna let you have this.
Yes.
Now she was just riding like a mannequin's head.
Yes.
So there was really no boyfriend there. However, my man got up. And
he was just like, where he at?
Where he at? Like, yo.
And then
this is the part that I was kind of embarrassed for her.
All right, so
I was kinda embarrassed for her.
let's think about this as a dude.
Yeah.
You come home and
Yeah.
you see your chick riding another man meat. Like
Real or fictional?
real
It's
shit.
happening to you.
Yes.
That's what you're seeing.
Yeah. He don't know what's going on.
That's the perception you were given.
Unless this is some super duper acting.
Yeah. Nah, which I don't feel it was.
I feel like it was an honest reaction.
Yeah, I feel like it was honestly.
So
Yeah.
you come home and you see your chick riding another man meat,
Yeah.
moaning like how she moan.
Yeah.
What the fuck is you gonna do?
Dog, like I'm surprised he slammed it. I would have rib checked her at that point.
Yo. Yo. All right, so I don't even know what I would do in that situation. Let me not even think about that.
Yeah,
so
I would have went fucking straight Marshall Mathers. You know what I'm saying? Guilty conscience on that ass, man.
so she now
Fuck that. Fuck them both, Grady. Shoot him.
after she done got tossed off or whatever, this is a prank or she pulling on him.
Yeah, she's trying to pull a prank on him. Yeah.
She's like,
Apparently, it's a prank to get back at a prank.
Why would you do that? You just threw me off like that.
That shit fucking. It was embarrassing to see
Yo.
that. I was dumb. Why
Listen.
would you do? What? My knees are hurting. Are you serious right now?
Nigga,
Am I serious?
serious?
Bitch, am I serious? Are you for real?
Yo, I looked at the phone like, bitch, what the?
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, are you serious right now? Like,
she be asking me if I'm serious.
how could you get pissed off in a situation like that?
She could have died.
Yes.
She could have died.
That's the thing. Like you should be lucky you alive right now, bitch. Like, come on.
Yo, I can't say they can't be a serious couple.
Dude.
I would say they're in the play stage of being a couple because there's a certain line. I don't give a fuck, prank or not. You just ain't gonna cross that line with me.
Watching that, like it made it look like she was the victim of something.
Yeah,
in this situation,
for real, she really was like, and she was like testifying in court right then and there. That's how I felt.
Why would
like,
you hurt my knee?
My knee. Why would you do that? Are you serious?
You was riding.
You came in here.
You was riding another nigga's dick.
As far as I saw.
Yeah.
As far as you led me to believe.
Yes.
So what are you asking me? What did I just do?
What would you expect me to do in this situation? Like I said, unless this is some super duper acting, bro.
Nah, because it took him
She
a while.
looked shocked.
It took him a while to get off of that shit. Like, yo, you can feel him like, oh, it's a joke. Oh, it's a joke.
Nigga went Super Saiyan.
Because y'all was gonna die. I can't say that right now, but everybody was just gonna get killed just then. Oh, but it was a joke though. All right, okay, cool.
Dude. Oh,
okay,
man.
cool. It was a joke.
Oh man, I can't even.
Oh man.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, man. Nah, that's
crazy shit,
man.
Crazy shit.
And yeah. Shame on her for the way she went about doing that. You know
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because like real talk, like she really tried to play the victim. She really did. She was like, "Why would you do? Did y'all see that?" Nah, I'm talking about. Did y'all see that? Like she was posting it on Facebook Live. Like she was recording it. You know what I'm saying, to put it on YouTube or whatever. So it wasn't like it was on Facebook Live.
Like
so she's still talking to the camera. Did y'all see that?
She walked over to the camera like she was snitching to the cops or something. Like
right.
Like yo,
she did.
Are
you for real? Are you for real? Are you for real? You threw me off the bed. My knees are hurting. Right now. Fuck you mean your knee hurting?
You lucky you still alive.
Yeah. Hey, I'm saying for the prank. Get up and laugh, you dumb. Yeah, that was a little bit embarrassing to see. That's why I was like, man, she don't look that good, man. Yeah. She would. I ain't gonna say what I really would have done.
So using that to piggyback onto it or move on to slide to another.
The parking lot that and let's start something else.
The LeVar Ball situation is kind of these two kind of went hand in hand. Yeah. So for y'all don't know, know about Big Baller Brand
bodies.
if y'all know about the Big Baller Brand, LeVar Ball.
Yeah.
Give y'all a little backstory real quick. LeVar Ball is just people make it seem like he's this obnoxious dad that, you know, all about his sons.
People make him seem like that. Oh, he does seem like that. It ain't like people making him seem like that.
He does come across like that. But an obnoxious dude, all about his sons. One of his sons is about to get drafted in the next month or so to go to the league. He got two other sons.
Overly involved parent. That's what we call him. He's very
school.
Involved in his kids.
Made a lot of headlines for
careers, and you know, going from high school, college, and now towards the NBA. He's overly involved in it.
Yeah. But you know, so people have opinions about that. Yeah, and specifically this one chick, the white chick that's on Fox Sports 1. What did you remember her name?
Oh man, I wish I did right now.
Clicking on the link to
yeah, go ahead and talk about it. I'll look it up.
Well, her name ain't really that important. What we call females that we don't know their name.
Homegirl,
homie and homegirl.
Yeah, homegirl.
So homegirl had her comments about LeVar Ball and him being an overbearing parent. Basically, kind of insinuate that he abuses his sons because his sons don't really have an opinion on what he says or what he does. And
he said his sons is afraid of speaking in interview situations when they're out in public. Yeah, they barely could get words off because they are terrified of their father. That's according to her. We'll say based on her opinion, not based on facts, folks. She just know this family personally. Yeah, she haven't done an interview. She just based on her personal perception, she feels as though he is abusive pops. And the reason I say abusive because she accused her son of being terrified of their father. So I would say if you're that terrified to the extent that you have to bring it up in a conversation, you were saying that he's somewhat abusive. Yeah.
So basically, he came on a radio show, and I guess she was the co-host on the radio show, and he I guess he came on to promote his brand or to talk about his son, you know, because whatever team got whatever draft or whatever. So he there talking, and she trying to jump in. Yeah, and basically he heard all the shit that she was talking about him.
Yeah, prior to coming in, she did hear. It was like a day or so prior.
Yeah, so of course he feeling some kind of way. And you did you watch The Exchange?
Yes, I did watch The Exchange.
All right, so what happened next?
All right, so he's getting asked by the host, how many sneakers did you sell of your Big Baller Brand sneakers that we spoke of in 31 episode 31. You know, we talk about Big Baller Brand and the sneakers that they put bodies. So he asked LeVar, the father, how many units have you moved? How many of these shoes have you sold? And LeVar starts kind of trying to answer the question, but he was kind of stumbling a little bit. I felt like he was trying to come up with a fucking bullshit number, which I felt he was trying to give, but that's neither here or there. But however, she chimes in. She's like, "Yeah, how many? How many have you sold?" And he instead of looking at her, he go ahead and stare at the host. What's the dude's name? Colin Cowherd. Yeah, Colin Cowherd. So Colin Cowherd is the host of the show. Yeah. So LeVar is continuously looking at Colin Cowherd. Although I don't know why they said it. The camera.
Why they set it up like that?
I don't know why.
I've seen that show quite a few times, and as far as I remember, I don't know if she was always the host, but they set it up where if I'm talking to you, I got to turn.
All the way around. Yeah. So it's more to the sense of like imagine like a 20-foot area. She's on the left, and Colin, the main host, is on the right. Yeah, and the guest is dead center in all of this. Yeah,
180 degrees. You got to turn.
So you have to be in a swiveling chair to decide who you're going to speak with at this point. Yeah. So he's looking towards Colin anyways, and he's talking towards Colin. She asks a question. My man gave her the Braxton Irks. I'm not talking to you.
Stay in your lane.
Stay in your lane over there. It's like, wait, what? Just asking you a question.
No, you can't tell him.
You can't ask me no questions. Why can't I ask you no questions? Because you is a hater. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's the context of the question. But fuck all that, man. Insert the fucking thing right here so people can hear it, and then, you know what I'm saying, we give our opinions about it as if they seen it so they can hear it. Because I don't feel like we could set it up, you know what I mean, in the fashion of them really understanding the atmosphere of the conversation.
Well, basically, the reason why I connected the last topic we just spoke about to this one is because at the end of it all, he basically curved her ass.
Yeah.
And he said something to the effect of, she was like, you know, you don't respect women, because he was disrespecting her at the time. You know, she said something, and he was like, yo, you got whatever you got coming to you. So she was like, "Are you threatening me?"
So I think the line she said that led him to say, you know, he was like, "Yo, what's your problem with me?" And he was like, "Yo, you are a hater. Why do you something to the aspect of what do you feel like I'm a hater? Because you said that you would not wear Big Baller Brand T-shirts, and you feel like I scare my kid. Something along the lines of that." And she was like, yo, why? He was like, yo, you said you wouldn't wear a Big Baller Brand shirt, kind of mocking her voice.
Yeah.
And she was like, well, women wouldn't want to wear Big Baller Brand clothing because it doesn't seem like it's something that appeals to women.
Yeah.
So if you want me to wear it, why don't you design something that appeals to women?
Yeah.
And that's when he was like, yo, well, if you're trying to run a woman's company. That's what I got. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm paraphrasing, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure I'm leaving out words or whatever. But it's more to the sense that I got from it was like, yo, he came in there with an agenda. He knew he was gonna, you know what I'm saying, like, yo, put her in a place or whatever, or attempt to do it. However, the way she approached the situation, almost was like she really wanted to get him to a position where he was looking like the villain and she was the victim. Yeah,
she was trying to back him into a corner.
Yeah.
And then when she backed him into the corner and he striked, then it was just like, are you threatening me?
Yeah, are you threatening me? Well, I ain't saying I'm threatening you, but, you know, if you got something coming, you got something coming. I ain't saying what it is.
Yeah.
He really killed that. He was like, I ain't saying what it is.
My thing with that is that she antagonized the man for however many, you know, days before, and everybody been antagonizing or whatever.
Okay, there you go. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm hearing a lot of like feedback where, like, I feel like we talk shit about the man like 2 episodes ago.
Definitely.
See what I'm saying? And it was almost like to the aspect like, I bet you, I wish you would still have that same energy when I pull up on you.
Yeah.
Like, all right, look, that's how he approached it. It was like, yo, if you're gonna talk all that shit, make sure you have that same energy when I see you.
Yeah, exactly.
Did she have that same energy?
She kind of did.
Yeah.
Kind of. But like I said, when he hit her with the, you know, your bad karma is going to come back to you type situation, she made it seem like, I'm the victim in this, and I didn't say anything enough for you to say like that or act like that.
Okay. All right.
So, like I said, to connect the topic before, Shorty was just kind of like, why would you just throw me off him like that? Like,
okay.
Like in that situation, I feel like if that was a real situation, Shorty would have cried if it wasn't on camera. She looked like she was on the verge of crying because he diss-ragged her ass on the camera. Okay. So I think that
you feel like she was trying to get some sympathy out of this by playing the victim.
Who we talking about here?
Her.
The black chick or the
you saying the black chick was trying to play the victim in her situation?
I feel like the black chick in her situation,
she would have cried.
You set this prank up, and then when you got the reaction that you got, oh, I can't believe you would do something like that.
Like, who are you to do that? Like, why would you do that?
So the same thing with
Are you okay? Like, So
the
black chick was trying to approach my man like that. Like, something wrong with you. Why would you do that?
Exactly.
Like, so what you mean something wrong?
And that's what I'm saying with this situation, with the LeVar Ball situation. The chick that was talking to him made it seem like she was the victim in this. It's like, yo, you set this whole shit up.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. However, I mean, like, I look at it like this. Like I said, he really knew he was gonna come there and disrespect her. You know what I'm saying? So for me, like, It's kind of like what they do on like on the Breakfast Club or like DJ Academics and Joe Budden have done on Everyday Struggle, where they've interviews the two rappers that they did.
Yeah.
However, they acknowledged that there was some sort of tension between them. However, in this situation, I don't feel like they acknowledged that there might have been some kind of tension between the two of them.
Well, you know, on Everyday Struggle, they that's real time shit. You know what I'm saying? They there's no holds bar.
Yeah.
On TV, you know, you gotta try to play nice and make it seem like me and you are cool, even though you know I said, you know what I mean?
But what I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. Like, do you feel like as though they acknowledged that prior to the show starting?
Nah.
Right.
Nah.
So nobody acknowledged that. So no one but LeVar knew his intent.
Yeah.
That he was gonna play her one way or another.
Yeah.
During this interview, he was gonna give her that vibe. He was gonna give her that energy.
Yeah.
And you know, let me take it a step further. We have our own podcast. I couldn't imagine like having somebody on here trying to size me on my own shit.
True.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to say something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to do something. Now, what we are saying that she did wrong was
play the victim.
However, I don't really know how much blame I could place on her, being that he came at her on her own shit. You see what I'm trying to say? He came at her. Like, yo, like I said, we had 2 episodes ago, we was talking shit about 2 episodes ago, we was talking shit about the man. We was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Big baller brand.
Buddies.
Now imagine, like, he came. Like, now I didn't know he was coming here, my nigga. I was just talking shit. I ain't saying I'm about to be a puss. But had I known he was gonna come here, I would have said some shit, but maybe not that way.
but see, that wasn't her interaction with him. Hers, like, she kept it. I feel like she kept it going. Like, yo, you know, this, that, and the third, and.
So she tried, I mean,
not really, because she was just kind of asking him questions. And
she asked him one question, my nigga. So I don't know if
you say you hit her with the heart in the bread.
Heart in the bread. He stole that from Jamie Foxx.
Slow down, bro.
Yeah. So you know, I mean, like she did, and I listened to Charlamagne. Charlamagne gave her Donkey of the Day.
Listen,
for that,
I don't even want to get into that.
What?
But that was probably the hardest Donkey of the Day ever.
Because of what he brought up. And like I said, I felt the same way he felt.
Yes.
You know, when it was basically once you got into the confrontation, him realizing like, oh shit, I'm in a confrontation with a white female. A good looking one at that. So I still gotta get my shit off.
Yeah.
However, I still gotta tiptoe on that line. Because this could go from me insulting a woman to me insulting a white woman.
This nigga killer.
You know what I mean?
Bars.
That's
Dom DeMarco.
Dom Juan DeMarco. You know, because they could play that. They could play that I'm a victim. Why you hurting me role real quick.
Bang.
What was that one skit the dude did? Get you. Ow, you're hurting me. That right there coming from a white woman
is that's that SOS, nigga. That's
right.
When you on the boat and that shit about to sink, nigga, you grab that fucking gun and shoot that shit in the air.
For real. He's hurting me. Yeah. Ow, you're hurting me.
That's the flare right there.
For real. That's like that. Yeah, you in that boat, jump over because that boat over there burning up, and there's the woman your dreams on that boat.
Yo, about
go
to die.
Save her.
I'm about to die on this shit. Nigga.
I'm gonna die to save you, baby. I'm gonna die to save you. Ow, you're hurting me.
Yeah,
that means everybody in the world come to my aid,
and that's exactly what homegirl did.
Yeah.
Ow, you're hurting me.
That's what she did. That's what she did, man. That's what she did.
Oh man!
And immediately in your mind, you're like, "Yo, maybe he is hurting her."
Really? The Kevin Hart, really?
Yeah, but like, yo, you as a man, your mind like, whoa, maybe he is hurting her.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? She really played that victim role really well, man. However, I do still fault LeVar Ball. Not for the listen, man, in war times it's war time, so fuck all the, you know what I'm saying, the tactics each one tried to use.
Yeah.
I mean, we acknowledge that, you know what I'm saying, what she tried to do was wrong. However, it's wartime is wartime, man. You step in, you should know what ain't no friendships now.
So would you in a battle, did she hit him with the what's his name? The nigga with the gap.
Pop with the what?
With the gap.
With the gap?
Yeah. The nigga that went against Calico. What's his name?
Loaded Lux?
Loaded Lux. Did she loaded Lux? Did she third round bases loaded?
Shit, nah. She went Arsenal disrespectful on that. Yeah, she went Arsenal disrespectful. Like she tried to lower it down, man. And for her to go into the interviews that she did afterwards, you know, really still trying to play that victim role and all that, and even get the other black dude with the fedora hat on. Like I don't know what his name, whatever.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? LeVar Ball, like the ownership I give to LeVar Ball, like, you know, like I said, he went in there he started some shit and he really handled himself well.
Yeah.
In that shit. I have to say, I give him credit for that.
He did.
However, I say, bro, you have a brand that you're trying to push. Why? Why take that chance?
True.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Even
mean,
though real niggas like me and yourself recognize what she was trying to do, there is some people like that jumped off that boat trying to go into that blazing building.
You know how
and rescue somebody right now.
You know how Hillary Clinton kind of baited Donald Trump during the debates all the time.
Yeah.
That's what she did.
Yeah, Donald Trump was. That's what I'm saying. Donald Trump is the ultimate white man.
He kept on taking the bait.
You see how LeVar had to like say shit like, "Yo, I'm scared of you."
Yeah.
Because you know what I'm saying, like, yo, basically he's just saying like, yo,
why?
Why? Because you look like Freddy Krueger or whatever. That's not what he meant. He just meant like, look, man, you was a white woman trying to play the victim.
Yeah.
So I ain't gonna feed into what you're saying right now.
Yeah.
However, you know, Donald Trump, ultimate white man. Donald Trump don't give a fuck.
True.
He don't give a fuck.
You're right.
He don't give a fuck. He gonna say what he wanted to say, what he meant to say. I'll let y'all clean it up. Spicer, I like these people for me, Spicer, because
double S.
Holla at them, yo. Tell them what I really meant, my nigga.
Yeah, man.
Cause I know cuss this bitch out, but tell them what I really meant.
And for y'all that y'all probably ain't get the references. Yeah. Just check out Loaded Lux versus Calico, and just kind of use that to relate it to this whole LeVar Ball versus Homegirl situation. Yeah, man. Or Arsenal the Rebel versus QP.
Yeah, shout out to Euro. Oh, yo, Arsenal versus QP. Who sent me that?
The boy Earl tagged us in it.
Oh, that's what it was?
On Facebook. Did you watch it?
Yeah, that was disrespectful. Disrespectful in all the right ways because...
Yes.
Because I would have saw somebody else other than Arsenal battling her bar for bar.
Yeah.
But Arsenal really just was like, man, I'm putting this away.
Yes.
I'm just gonna be the most disrespectful I could be.
Yo.
But at the same time, like, nigga, don't act like all y'all ain't thought of them saying jokes that man was saying.
That shit was mad disrespectful.
Yo, it was.
It
wasn't like exaggerated disrespectful.
I know my nigga Earl gonna check this shit out. So dude, this is our reaction, nigga. That shit man.
That was disrespectful.
He definitely went in on it, man.
I mean, disrespectful. I guess it's what she called disrespect because I felt like he was really telling her what's up.
So
we all said it.
On to kind of keeping it light again, man. Dangers of VR porn. Did I send you that?
Yeah, you sent me that link. Dangers of VR porn. And it was
Did you read it?
I read it.
Yeah.
And there's some dangers to VR porn. Wow. Yo, it makes me question what the fuck I be doing, man.
What he was saying that basically it's this article and they're talking about VR porn. I guess my first question when I saw this article was who the hell, like, not saying that I wouldn't try it. I wouldn't look at VR like I will never look at that.
Yeah.
I would try it, but I just couldn't see myself like really, really watching VR porn like that. Who the fuck is out here watching VR porn, son?
My nigga, I have no idea. However, so VR porn, we talking virtual? I'm not talking about the porn goggles.
No, we talking about virtual reality porn.
Virtual reality porn.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You got like the little PlayStation joint or the Xbox joint, the goggles on your face, and it's like it's movies specifically made to sort of it seem like you the guy in this situation.
Yeah, they take a bunch of scenarios where as though like, you know, they make up scenarios where people are posted on.
Yeah.
Right? And saying this is this, that, and the third. Hey, yo. All right. I'm going to keep it a buck. I don't watch VR porn, if that's what y'all looking for me to keep it a buck.
I've never watched VR porn.
Nor do I currently have any desire to watch VR porn. I currently do not. However, let me say this. Man, when it comes to porn, it start off by a missionary and it end up being somebody sticking they dick in somebody's ear. My nigga, when you start, my nigga, it's hard. You know what I'm saying? Like your thirst levels is gonna go up a little bit more. You gonna expect to see a little bit something. You know? So I ain't saying I'm watching VR porn, my guy. However, what I'm saying is, I don't know. They might put up a VR porn on a site that I frequently visit, and I might say, "What's this?" I might click on it.
You gonna get your VR gear?
Yeah.
Like, yo, man, nigga, I just bought this Galaxy 8 cause
Yeah, they giving this shit for free with it.
Let me put this shit to work right
That's
now.
what I'm trying to say. Yo. Next thing you know, every day from work, you watching VR porn, man. The family ain't home right now.
This nigga saying start off missionary, then it ends with a dick in the ear.
Yo.
Y'all don't know how epic that transition is, son. That's an epic fucking transition.
At some point, you thought this is all you liked until you start seeing a little bit more and more.
Yeah.
And then you're like, wait, why do I like this?
Missionary?
Missionary?
What's
Fuck is that?
I need to see dicks in ears, son.
Yeah, son.
All that regular shit ain't for me no more.
Nah. Okay, chill.
So basically this article was about how basically like Killer just said, one thing leads into another. So if I start watching VR porn and I get addicted to VR porn or whatever the case is, I will then start acting towards my significant other the way that the people in the porn act to these women.
Right. And
do you I mean, I'm sure they've done this article is more educated, or the people that conducted this study or whatever is more educated than myself.
However,
I can admit that.
I really want y'all to think about this, right? And I just came up with this like 2 seconds ago in my mind as you speaking. However, I think it's a really good point. And it's regarding to VR porn. If you really think about who's making VR porn, you might be gay if you're watching VR porn.
So you think most gay people is watching VR porn?
No. However, if you're watching VR porn, you're actually watching another man's interpretation of what sex is. There is no actual female involved in making.
No, there is.
Oh, so there's females.
Yeah, they have there's like pornos or whatever where you're the man in the porno, but it's like live action type shit.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Wait.
So they have that, and then like I guess like what
okay,
you're
so
saying.
they have this dude wearing a pair of goggles, and he's
yeah. They have porns like that, and they also have what we're talking about.
Okay.
VR porn,
VR
where it's,
virtual reality.
yeah, like
so. Wow. So they actually, I didn't see that part.
Yeah.
So they actually have the dude wearing goggles or whatever.
Yes,
and he's stimulating. Him fucking this chick.
Yeah.
Hell no.
They got porns like that.
Oh wow, and motherfuckers want to watch that?
Yeah. So I'm guessing to me, all of it is all in the same.
Yeah.
But like I said, they use this VR stuff, and like you said, they create different scenarios.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, you came home and you caught your woman ride another man's dick. What'd you do?
Okay. So
you gonna join in? Or
Yeah.
you gonna beat the nigga up?
Yeah.
So they have like different scenarios that they create, and all this stuff to kind of
then VR porn might have fucking broke through in the industry, my nigga, because
it has though. It's people out there that's addicted to this shit.
Yeah, what I'm saying though, that's a different perspective from even like, let's say, a regular everyday content type of shit, like a soap opera or a fucking, you know what I'm saying, a movie.
But
that you could watch to the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From first person, or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Perspective. That's kind of dope.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't see it serving a good purpose for me watching porn. Like, listen, let me tell you something. I only watch about 15 seconds of a porn. I just skip to the part that I need to see.
Yeah.
And once I get to that part, do my job. That's it.
Be like,
it's gone.
what the fuck did I just
I ain't
do?
trying to go through no roles. I don't give a fuck if this was the Pizza Man. I have no fucking interest in that at all.
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But
what
yeah,
else,
man. I mean, if I really wanted to see what the perspective is, so somebody shit on somebody's face, I'm gonna holler at VR porn.
So after I shits on the bitch,
Right? Yeah.
Shit, man. Male rompers,
Male rompers, man.
rompims is what they call it. Is it romp him or is romp him?
I thought it was rompers.
I don't know. Whatever it is, man. You just put me on to the fact that this shit is not real.
Yeah. So basically,
It's
male
fabricated.
rompers, is basically an outfit that dudes could put on that it goes over your entire body. If you
Yeah.
haven't seen the memes or the videos by now, whatever's out there.
Yeah.
However, it was started because, as far as I understand, Young Dro had an outfit on, right?
Nah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But go ahead. Tell me
So
what you
Young
heard.
Dro had the outfit on, and it looked like a male romper, right? And they started making a bunch of memes about my man's, and it was a couple students or whatever that wanted to do a startup company, and they took interest in that. You know what I mean? Like through the memes or whatever, it became a popular thing. So they did basically like a GoFundMe account to start it up, and they took that picture that everybody's seeing around there with, like, you know what I'm saying, a bunch of white dudes and college students or whatever looking motherfuckers taking this one picture with the romper on. Yeah. So why you heard different?
No, but it's a real thing though.
Yeah, they started them motherfuckers right there in the picture.
Yeah.
Started it though.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so this, I guess they started this about a month ago, but it just now really started to pop.
Yeah.
I guess when the pictures
Because
started floating.
our article of clothing is already out there for female.
Rompers.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
You know, the shit that they go to sleep in.
So
and,
they're trying to push the male
wear
rompers
'em
for
to
the
the
summer.
strip clubs, you
And
know.
I'm not gonna lie, when I went to New Orleans, man, I saw it. Like, it wasn't a male romper, but if you see it, I was like, oh, why are all these white boys out here with, you know what I mean, pink shorts and Hawaiian shirts or whatever. And that was, and it seemed to be like everybody looked like they were like gonna play golf. Like that seemed to be the scheme or the theme for that summer, where every white
this shit.
it looked
This
good as
shit
hell.
look good shit.
Yeah, but it's the same dudes in it though, my G.
Oh my god, yo. Look at this nigga at the fucking pool table.
Oh wow. Wow, son. Yo, I would never wear article of clothing as a man that I have to take off the entire thing to take a shit in.
For y'all to see what I'm looking at, man, go to type in romp him, ROMPHIM on Google, and go to the Kickstarter page. They got this nigga looking like he about to go play.
So
for
how
the,
much money they
play
got off
for the
the-
Sixers in '76?
How much money they got on the Kickstarter page? Look at it. Go up.
They got a whole bunch.
Yeah.
359,000.
That's what they started a Kickstarter page and they got $359,000 already.
With 22 days to go, so y'all can go to the Kickstarter page.
And that would ain't some money if y'all really want to see males and rompers.
Yeah.
Yo, this nigga twerking. That nigga twerking.
He is.
That nigga twerking in the picture. Yo, what the fuck? Yo,
This nigga busting it wide open.
that nigga popping that shit for a gold.
Pop, lock, and drop it. Look at that's what the nigga doing.
Oh man.
But yo, like, so once again, is this a joke that they're doing, or is
it's
something?
because it's the same cats. You know what I'm saying? So this is not the official line. They gonna try to launch a male rompers line, my G.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that did they start this as like, yo, we really, really want to do this? Or they started this as like, yo, let's just fuck around.
I think
we
they
probably
started,
got some money. Let's take some pictures in these shits.
as far as I understand, it's a let's fuck around type shit. They can't be fucking serious with that. Look at this big motherfucker with the fucking. Yo, get the fuck out of here, yo.
I told you about the video, man. The video, y'all got to check the video out, man. They say how rappers gonna be this summer with their rompims on. Nigga, y'all got to check that fucking video out, man. Nigga got a romper on with a Uzi. It's just all kinds of ghetto and all kinds of ridiculous, man. But
yeah, word.
On to some real shit though, man. You know, I just kind of wanted to lighten the mood a little bit. Not like, I mean, this shit. It's something that we seeing a little more often now. So I guess you ain't even really got to lighten the mood for that shit, but
Yeah.
still a black and mild moment though, man.
Yeah, man. Definitely, man. Let's go ahead and take these things out, man. Black and mild moment.
Yeah, man. So for those that don't know, those that are new to Bootleg Cable Podcast, every once in a while we have a little something where something kind of serious or something fucked up happens.
Yeah.
And we say, you know, you gotta. It's a black and mild moment, and my thought process behind that was, people don't really smoke blacks, in my opinion, on a regular basis. They kind of just smoke them shits when something going on their mind, or you know, like when they deep in thought or some shit like that. It ain't something that let me smoke a black today, or let me buy a pack of blacks and smoke one black per day type.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? It's like when you got
Black
something
and
on your
mild make you
mind.
shit, so I really can't.
Do they?
Yeah.
So when we say we having a black and mild moment, that's what we talking about. Some shit that make you think, some
Yeah,
shit that's
some
kind of
real-
fucked up or whatever.
Yeah.
But
So today's black and mild moment goes out to really the victims, you know, in Times Square. So if y'all wasn't watching the news this week, if y'all was living on the rock or what have you, dude by the name of, what was his name? Something Raja. However,
wasn't he Hispanic dude? Rojas or something like that?
Rojas, that's what it was. He ain't look Spanish, but let's say it. Yeah. So dude decides to, in Times Square, go down the wrong side of the street, jump on the sidewalk, and mow down a bunch of pedestrians.
Yeah.
As they walk into Times Square.
Yeah.
Black and mild moment. Man.
Black and mild moment for that, man. You gotta burn the black on that shit, man. Just imagine that. And they say it was what, 22 victims or something like that?
Yeah, 22 victims, one passed away.
One passed away.
And
So
I read a little something. They were talking, I guess, to the father of the victim that passed away, and I guess the doctors tried to tell him that, hey, look, she died right away. I think it was like an 18-year-old victim or something.
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
And he was trying to tell her, like, look, you know, she died right away, as if to say, like, there was no suffering.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you could find some peace in that. And my man was like, fuck that. There's no peace in that. Her sister, who was a victim as well, she didn't pass, but however, she got hit, saw her pass away. Her mother saw her pass away.
Her mother was there too?
Her mother was there. So, you know what I mean? There's no taking, you know what I'm saying, any kind of peace or, you know what I'm saying, solitude in that statement. You know what I'm saying? Homeboy really, like, the dude that was driving the vehicle, the Honda Accord, really said that he meant to kill a bunch of people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I watched one of the comedians I watched is Bill Burr, man. He said something like this one time, you know. It was like, yo, and people don't realize the power of a vehicle.
Yeah.
Now, this man did this intentionally. However, like, think about it, man. I mean, like, I'm not saying I'm crazy or nothing like that, but, you know, I've driven in public areas and, you know what I'm saying, high traffic areas where there's a bunch of people walking around, And, you know what I'm saying, not that I wanted to do it, but, you know, the thought is like, damn, 2 degrees to the right, I'll fucking kill everybody right the fuck now. 2 degrees to the right. You know what I'm saying? My hands at 12 o'clock. Everything is peaceful.
Yo, what if I just
12:05?
I just felt like L. Varner at the moment.
Right.
Fuck it all.
Fuck it all. Right now, at 12:05, it's a catastrophe. 12 o'clock, everything's good.
Yeah.
I'm driving straight down the street. But
Yeah.
12:05, if I turn the steering wheel just slightly to the right, and we all walk down the streets, man. And
You
we
ain't-
all just
Yeah. Well, shit, I
assume.
don't walk down the
Yeah,
street.
not as of late, but
Fuck
like
that shit.
I be running, I be going jogging and shit like that. And you
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
I be
yeah,
driving
yeah.
by. Sometimes like if I'm jogging, jogging out east and these cars are coming east, they're behind me. I can't see them, and then they pass by you. It's like phew, you feel the breeze, and you're like, damn, man. You know what I'm saying? You take it for granted that this person driving this car is on his shit. Like got everything right and everything's going on okay in his life or
man.
she's life.
Yeah.
That they won't turn this fucking steering wheel just 3 degrees to the right, and that's it for me. I'm
Crazy.
done.
Crazy, man. Crazy, man. It sucks for them people, the ones that didn't even see it coming. You know what I'm saying? They looking at their Instagram,
Yeah.
checking their Facebook, looking at their broke ass bank accounts.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That's what people do these days, man. Especially in New York, man. People don't really be like, yeah, what up to each other and nothing like that. Like
everywhere,
everybody is minding their business.
You ever drive past a bus stop, like a full bus stop, and observe people? I guess I'm a people watcher.
Yeah, no, I am too. Call
And-
it creepy
and-
if you want to, but yeah, everybody just doing their own thing.
Everybody just on the phone. Nobody. It's like nobody's aware that
Even the
someone
scrubbiest
is
motherfucker, I be like, nigga, yo, look at you, man. Your shoes is busted.
Yeah.
You wearing a wife beater with holes in it, and you just on your phone checking whatever you're checking. Like,
Exactly.
What's on that shit? Like, what could you possibly be looking at? Because it ain't nothing that want to better your life, my man. But yeah, everybody's doing that, man.
Nobody just oblivious to everything. So, you know what I mean? All them people that was there screaming or whatever, just the people that's just oblivious to everything, just they ain't even paying attention, man.
Yeah, nah.
If this had happened in 19 freaking 75 Times Square,
Yeah.
he probably would have been able to hit like 1 or 2 people.
Niggas been flipping on the lights and shit.
Everybody, they walk with their head up and
Yeah, He ain't catching me with that shit, man.
right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you right. You
It's
right.
crazy, man.
You're right, but all right, that was a joke, but we're not gonna say that was the case because we don't know. We don't.
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
We don't know. We only can assume based on
Yeah.
observation of these times.
R.I.P. to them.
Yeah, R.I.P. to the ones that lost their lives in there. Definitely a black and mild moment for them, man.
Definitely.
Just mind your business, and here come this motherfucker.
Yeah, 2 puffs.
great.
2 puffs for that one.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, man. So what we got going on, man? The boy Trizzy Ump.
Trizzy. We got to come up with a name for him, man.
Yeah, I feel so.
Um,
What's the orange carrot doing?
it's a lot going on this week with Donald Trump and the White House and James Comey and them hiring a new special prosecutor on the case.
That nigga came in like Clint Eastwood on the fucking. That nigga rode in on a horse like I'm the new sheriff in town. I'm gonna get down to the bottom of this matter.
Yeah.
Like that's how they building this dude up. Man.
Yeah.
I can't even remember his name, but he is the former director of the FBI.
Yeah,
and they was like, yo, he's not Democrat, he's not a Republican, he's not a liberal, he's none of these things. He's the best man for the job.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna get down to the bottom of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was watching it, I'm like, wow.
Yeah, man.
They hired the right one, it seemed like. Yeah.
For real.
They hired Jack Reacher or something like
Got to get the right man for the job, man. Oh,
Yeah.
man. But yeah, with that and damn, it just seemed like it never ends, man.
Nah, it don't. It don't.
never ends,
I
man.
mean, like I actually was like, yo, during all this, I was like, man, let me just see what Fox News is saying because, like, I normally typically don't watch Fox News. However,
Yeah.
I was like, let me see how much are they gonna be denying of this, and they made a good point on there when I was watching. It was like, yo, look, during presidencies, man, and higher level responsibilities like this, there's a lot of things that's going on behind the scenes that we are not privileged to see. However, when it comes to Trump,
Yeah.
it's a hard job for him to do. It seems like.
Yeah.
It seems like everything that goes on with him ends up coming out.
He gotta let everybody know about it.
He gotta let everybody know about it, and that's through his own doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he's the one that is responsible for all this. So it's crazy to see that, man. And it's weird. Like, it's not even weird, but it's funny, man, when I go to work now and I see the people that I know that voted for Donald Trump, man. And people, it's not good to talk about politics at work, but however people do it.
Yeah.
And anytime somebody brings up any of these stuff, they just sitting there with their head down like, man, I ain't got nothing to say. Because they don't.
Yeah.
They can't even defend all this shit.
But I mean, the funniest thing about all this too is the people that come on TV and try to defend him in his actions and just be like, oh,
But what's the Obama or Clinton is
when
what
Obama was investigated.
Yeah. They throw all that
Nixon.
in there. Yeah, they throw all that in there. Yep. Yeah, they're gonna throw Nixon and all that shit in there. So one of them was like, because Trump went on TV talking about, look how unfairly I'm treated by the media. There's been no one in history that has been treated this
more
unfair
than him.
Than me. And somebody made a point, was like, man, listen, you might want to go ask Lincoln or fucking
should ask Obama.
Ask Kennedy, man. They shot him. Like, you want to talk about unfair?
True. At least you ain't dead.
At least you ain't dead, bro.
That's the alternative, homeboy.
Yeah, man.
Shut your mouth.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, man. Talking about you treated unfairly.
Yeah, man. But I don't know, man. With him, it's just the whole impeachment thing. People is saying that it's obstruction of justice, because he fired Comey, and I guess the reasoning behind it, and then I guess trying to make bad jokes to the Russians about what was going on, and being a little too honest in how he felt about shit. Yeah, like dude, we know that you lie already. Yeah, just be a better liar.
That's the only reason I want.
Because all of them lie.
They all lie, but that's one of my points was about, fucking Trump, man, was like, yo, do you want to be in a relationship with somebody who's a good liar or a bad liar? Yeah. Hillary Clinton, I felt, was a good liar. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Trump, he's a bad liar. Yeah. So you gonna catch him on this shit like all the time, because the man is not a good liar, bro. He's gonna tell lies, but he's gonna tell you to you right to your face and try to hold a straight face with it. But what was it? Damn, I had a good point. I forgot about it though. You go ahead.
Yeah, but I mean, just like I said, just to sum it all up, man, it was just a lot of different stuff going on with Trump throughout the week. It was a little bit too much for me to catch up to, because every time I come home, I turn on the TV and it was just like, oh, god damn, like again,
man, like how when he fired Comey, like he revealed to the Attorney General like that he was pretty much planned on firing him before he fired him. And all that shit's coming out, and basically like, yo, now that we got rid of that nut job,
it's a nut job,
and talking to Russian, you know what I'm saying, and Russians and shit. Well, that was one of the points I had. Like, it's funny to me because like it seems like, man, listen, Obama was in office, you could be black, you could hate on, you know what I'm saying, them a little bit, but you don't want to hate on them too much. Yeah, but we don't fuck with Russia. That's the shit that I get from, you know what I'm saying, like the media these days. Like white people are saying that's why these people that voted for him are holding their head down like, man, listen, man, you can do anything you want, Trump.
Just don't fuck with Russia.
You can't hear anything about you fucking Russia.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's
we wouldn't impeach you for nothing else, Trump.
God damn.
But you can't be involved with Russia. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. It's just a big clusterfuck of stuff going on in the White House, and I don't understand it all. Even today, you know, he all over there in Saudi Arabia, and then, you know, before he used to always be talking about Clinton them and Obama. Use the words, say the words, radical Islamic terrorist. Right. Say the words.
Right. He sold y'all on all that. He sold y'all people that voted for him on all that. But now you just like nigga that was clowning the McDonald's drive-through line, yo. And the person at the drive-through was like, man, like pretty much kind of disrespecting him. He's like, man, you better have that same energy when I pull up.
Yeah.
Trump don't got that same kind of energy when he
Yeah.
pulled up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He was talking all that shit about motherfucking all the, you know what I'm saying, Islamic terrorists and all that, and we gotta get rid of them and these countries that support them and da da da. But when he go over there, he got a whole different tone, man.
He over there in Saudi Arabia just we got drive them out. You got it sound like a reggae song. We have to drive them out, drive them out.
Yeah, you heard what he
drive
said.
them out.
We gotta drive them out to your neighborhood, drive them out to your country, drive them off the entire earth. Like, bars.
Drive them out, drive them out.
I wish I
drive
could
them
make up a
out.
song like that, but that's really what he said. We gotta drive them out your neighborhoods, drive them out your country, then we gotta drive them off the earth. Like, yeah, you're right. That was
Drive them out of your sanctuary cities.
drive them.
Drive them out. The nigga sound like he was trying to. I don't know. He ain't have no bars though. He wasn't spitting no bars.
Nah,
but
he
yeah,
wasn't spitting no bars because I mean, then again, he gotta use that translator, like that white lady with her neck like permanently turned like this and shit. Like she listened to this nigga.
Yo, man. Shit. Roger Ailes died
Why is that important?
because he was the CEO and founder of one of the shittiest news networks ever created. So, man,
Fox
that
News.
had one of the most scandals.
Yo, you be seeing some of them Fox News. You ever see like the smug ones, dog? I be wanting to kick my screen in when I see them. Like they be there like with a smile. Like yeah. Like, yo,
They be mad wild, man.
yeah. Some of them reporters like how you
Like they was like cast members from Get Out or some shit.
yeah, man. They had the most smuggest face when they saying the shit that they saying. You know,
He was
man.
about to hold up them auction cards, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. They
Roger Ailes, man.
Roger
passed
Ailes, what he said, he fell and bumped his head at home, and then
away. He died away like a week later or something. Like
yeah,
Yeah. I mean, so what you saying, man? I know what you're saying. Karma's a bitch.
that and it's crazy how fragile old people is, man.
Word? You need Roger Ailes to pass away and think of that?
Nah, but I'm just saying, like, nigga, you- like, yo, just think about how many times you fell when you was like 16 years old.
I ain't bumped my head that often though.
I'm just saying, like, you playing some ball, you playing football, you bust your ass, you get back up. Like
that's
77 years old, you bust your ass,
Shit.
you die.
Right? I want to be like Mr. Burns. Mr. Burns on The Simpsons, he be falling all the time. He don't die though. That nigga live forever. I wanna be Mr. Burns.
That's
But
crazy.
you're right though. Yeah, he
When you
fall
think
on your
about it,
wrist.
dude, life, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, yo, grew up in the projects,
Survived all this.
survived all this, ain't never had no STD,
Yeah.
raised my kids,
I got
got
chipped.
shot in Vietnam.
And I was taken out by a fucking bump in the rug. It was a bump in the rug, man. I got taken out, man. That's it.
Nigga tripped over a thread in the rug. Fucking died.
Died. Made millions of dollars, man.
Exactly.
Rich as fuck.
After surviving
I built
all
an
of that.
I built an empire, yo, and I got taken out by a bump in the rug, man.
Ain't crazy how life work, bro.
Yeah, man. But I mean, that's what it is, man. There was a lot of bullshit that was happening in Fox News, putting out all that bullshit, man. That bullshit content, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Yeah, man. But I'm interested to see like how like the new generation of Fox News casters take over and what they're gonna do with it. You know.
Well, I mean, like I said, I thought the girl Tommy Lahren, I thought she was gonna be the spearhead of that.
Yeah.
But then she fucked up and kind of cross enemy lines when I guess she said something about she was agreeing, I guess, with something relating to Planned Parenthood or something like that.
Okay.
And her network found out about that, axed her. Done.
Damn.
You ain't heard from Tommy Lahren since.
Out of there.
She doing backyard pornos right now, nigga.
True, virtual porn.
Right?
Fuck the newscaster.
Oh shit. Officer Betty Shelby,
Yeah, man.
Tulsa, Oklahoma, last year, shot. What was his name? Was Crutcher?
Yeah.
Was it
man
Crutcher?
Walking toward. I can't remember his name, but he was walking toward. It was a
Terrence
FUV,
Crutcher, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was Terrence Crutcher. Yeah,
and they had him holding up his hands, and I guess he was walking towards his vehicle.
yeah.
Yeah.
At the time, well, not at the time. I guess a little bit. I was watching 60 Minutes, man, and she had given an interview about it. And she was just like real smug, like you say one of these motherfuckers. She was just kind of like, well, as an officer, we have this saying, we'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6.
That's a hood saying, man.
Right? Yeah. So she was like, so if, put yourself in my situation. If he has a gun in the car, do I want to wait until to see if he has a gun or he doesn't have a gun, or what would you do in that situation? And I mean, I agree. Yeah. I understand. But in that same situation, I don't think I would have shot him.
No.
It's like 5 of them there.
Yeah.
He's walking with his hands up. Tackle him. Shoot him with a taser.
Shoot him in the leg.
Nah.
Fire warning shot. Something.
I never agree with that shit.
I mean,
it ain't. You shot guns before.
I shot guns. However, I'm not saying like if somebody's in my house, I'm gonna fucking shoot him in the leg, dub.
Exactly.
That's not what I'm saying.
It's not easy.
It's not easy. I hear you. But the man was in front of his vehicle, point blank range. You tell me you can't shoot him in the leg or tase him or something like that?
I'm saying don't shoot him at all. Tase him, tackle his ass because he's
all right. So let's give the benefit of the doubt to the police officers. How many police officers you say was there at the time?
I think it was either 4.
4.
Somewhere around 4.
So 3. You're there with you're an officer. You're there with 3 other officers. Do you want to be the nigga with a taser?
No, I don't want to be with the nigga with the taser.
Do you want to be the nigga with the taser?
No.
So which officer is there to say, let me take out my taser gun?
When you say be the nigga with the taser, you talking about not knowing if he got something on him, or
you're not knowing that he got something on him. Do you want to be the one that's aiming the taser gun, or do you want to be the one that's aiming the pistol?
I want to be the one that's aiming the pistol, right?
Okay, so
but I'm just saying, I guess everything is different on the outside looking in. You got to remember my thoughts behind this. I'm not in this situation, so I don't know. My thoughts is looking at it as a fucking spectator. It looked like they had enough time to clear their thoughts and say, all right, I'm gonna do it like this, or all right, somebody move a little bit more lateral to this side and I'm gonna tackle his ass or some shit. Don't shoot me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just something, or let's both of us chase his ass down real quick and tackle him. Yeah. Because he's a big dude. Yeah. They was real close behind him. They could have tackled him before he fucking touched the car. And it's just like it wasn't like he grabbed for the handle either. Like he was like touching the
roof of the car. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Yo, she was just shook, and she basically was like, yo, I was shook. I don't know what to do in this situation. I don't know what you would do. So more or less,
they dropped the charges on her.
She went to trial.
And they found her not guilty. Now she's back to work.
Well, the thing about that too is they found her not guilty of manslaughter. But one of the jurors said, I wouldn't recommend that she ever be a police officer again. So
why would you?
So you don't think that she, I guess, killed this man what's manslaughter is like you killed him, but it was unintentional. Yeah. So I guess he just died on his own. I don't know how you can, you know what I mean? Shit is on video, but whatever. Yeah. So y'all feel like she's not guilty of that, but she should never be a police officer again. To me, if you found him not guilty, you're saying that she made the right judgment in that situation. Right. So how can you say that she made the right judgment, or I guess she's not guilty of the crime that's bestowed upon her or whatever, but say now that you wouldn't recommend that she ever be an officer again? Yeah.
That's a good point, man. That's a very good point. That's crazy that they would come up with that and let her off like that, man. But people, man, like just like that little article I sent you a little earlier, man. Like if you watch Jeff Sessions, man, Jeff Sessions is really, reversing a lot of the laws that Obama put into place, to protect,
over sentencing,
and even like giving the police officers this much power, and basically, Jeff Sessions and being with the White House and all that, they reversing a lot of these things, man.
And you know what?
They changing laws that protect us as the civilians out here, and mainly the black people or the people of color.
Yeah, people of color gonna suffer from it the most.
Yeah.
But the thing is that with that, it's not something that happens now. Like a lot of people, when you look at different laws and they say, "Oh, we passed this law and we passed that law," you think about it in the time that it's happening, and you're like, "Yo, what is that gonna do?" But then over time, just like the law that the Clintons passed, the whole crime bill, over time, that's what basically militarized the police. And you got, Coconut Creek got a fucking tank and airplanes and shit to drop bombs on you if they need to.
Right.
Like, it was that bill that kind of snowballed into other shit that basically that's how these laws and these bills and stuff like that work. They don't work right away. But gradually over time, you could trace it back when you see, when you see higher sentencing than even in the past, because the past however many years as far as sentencing goes, I think it's been a lot more people getting life sentences and long sentences now than it was even back in the days.
Right, that's pretty much what they're doing, man. They holding it to you.
Or I might be wrong about that.
You found with a weapon or a kilogram of heroin or something like that, you getting minimum 10s out here.
Yeah, the mandatory minimums and all that bullshit. Yeah, man.
Man. But that goes into something else you sent me, man, about the prison system and the bailing system and all that.
The pre-trial profit system.
Yeah, pre-trial profit system.
Yeah, man. So that article was basically about like people being held in jails, pretty much for profit. That's kind of what it turns out to.
Right.
Kind of, it was something I watched. I want to say, probably was today. 60 Minutes again. Dude was the warden or whatever for this jail in Chicago, Cook County Jail. And they say it's like the biggest jail in the country. And basically it's like a mental health facility. It's this, it's that, all in one. They threw out these astronomical numbers about how many people go in and out of there and whatever. And there was interviewing a person, and the person that was talking was like, "Yo, 95% of the people shouldn't be here or don't need to be here."
Wow.
But it's just collecting money. Exactly,
man. And that article you sent me goes on to say, like, a lot of these bail bonds companies or whatever, they're backed by insurance companies. So to where, like, your son or somebody, a loved one gets in some trouble, you go see these bail bondsmen or whatever, and you paying you pay the money towards them, and they charging you 10%.
Yep.
And in some instances even higher to people that won't really even got money already as is. So now your option is going to debt or seeing your family member sit in jail for the rest of their life.
Yeah.
Or wherever the case may be,
or however long. Shit.
Right, man.
It got me. Browder.
It got me. Yeah, Khalif Browder, man.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to him.
Yeah.
And it goes to. It got me thinking, man. Like we have medical insurance. Why don't we have like a insurance built into a plan? You know what I'm saying, to basically like cover you
if you get locked up.
Yeah. Or you get into some kind of legal issue, like somebody could. A lawyer or whatever, you can get good representation based on the kind of coverage you have.
And nigga, you might have an idea, son.
Yeah,
like some real shit,
right?
Though.
Yeah.
Hopefully, somebody that ain't got more capital than us. Take that idea, nigga.
Yeah, man. You see what I mean? Put it on. It comes out your check every month.
Nigga, we might have to cut this shit out, bro.
Yeah, man.
We might have to cut this shit out, bro.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Hey. But for real,
God
damn, nigga, that's real shit.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man. It's a real fucked up situation, bro. Real.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's scary out here now, especially being a Black American, man. I mean, hopefully, the white people that listen to this, man, don't feel like we out here feeling like victims all the time. But
Yeah.
each day and day that goes by, you realize how things are just set up for you to fail as a Black man.
It is.
The world is not, America is not built for us.
They were saying that they were saying like a high percentage of the people that's locked up in the Cook County jail. I forgot what it was, but it was a real high percentage. Probably somewhere close to half. They were saying that a good percentage of the people could get out if they had $500 or less.
Wow.
Like a really good percentage of them.
Yeah, because they
$500 or less is what's keeping
could
you from
have
their
gotten
freedom.
out, right?
Yeah.
Wow, man.
It says people that's been in there 7 years. You know what I'm saying? Waiting trials and waiting for trials and all because they just don't have the money to bail out.
But imagine that, man. Like somebody within your family saying, like, "Yo, we know Pookie ain't shit. He just gonna have to stay."
Yeah.
Even though $500 he get his ass out.
There was
Because that's what it is.
Yeah.
Like somebody had to say, like, look, man, I ain't gonna.
They said that some of the people was in there for so long that by the time their trial came and they let's say they were found guilty at trial, they had already served more than the time that they would have gotten if they got convicted 10 days after they got arrested.
Wow. That's crazy.
Imagine that, bro.
Yeah, somebody, hey man, that goes with the seeds you sow and the people you interact with, man. If you ain't got nobody that love you like that to look out and say, look, man, $500 can change this person's life, man. I could come up with this $500.
How much are you worth? You ain't worth $500.
You ain't worth $500 to nobody. God damn, boy. What
you
kind
ain't
of bridges you done burnt, man?
Right? Oh shit, man! All just some hip hop shit, nigga. And shit, some art shit too. Saw the Basquiat went for what it was, 110 million.
110 million?
Yeah,
I had a dream the other day that I sold something that went for 110 million.
Yeah, man, it was a Basquiat. Pretty dope painting. I mean, I don't.
You would say that is?
Yeah,
man, I could. And nah, you know what, man? That's the thing, because I love art. I'm into art. You know what I mean? I could draw, I could paint, I could do shit like that myself. So whenever I could see somebody that could do it on a higher scale or higher level than I can, achieve something more than I can, I show respect. I look into it in depthly and say, could I really have done this? And I mean, I love the energy and the vibe that this conveys. However, I'm looking at this painting right now in my mind, and I'm about to say no.
They said it was done in 1982, and then I don't know how much you know about art or whatever, but Pablo,
art aged like wine. What the fuck is that? What you about to
not
say?
even that, but Pablo Picasso invented, I guess, or kind of pioneered something called cubism, where you kind of draw pictures or whatever, but they have these hard edges. Basically, it's like it's something that's supposed to be circular, but you make it using squares or straight lines.
So he just made a skull out of skews.
So this painting that sold for 110 million was created in 1982, and they said that this kind of put him on par with Picasso, and this was like the painting that kind of catapulted him to. When did he die? Recently?
Yeah.
Like how long ago?
I want to say maybe about 3 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, he had AIDS or something.
That's what it was?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, this was the painting that kind of catapulted him to that, and made him.
Nah, man. I think in New York, man, they do a really good job of portraying exclusivity. They really do that. They know how to push exclusivity, and they know how to make people want something because of how exclusive it is. Like, look, I seen something the other day on Complex about what the clothing line Supreme, and what I'm saying, they show people waiting out line because they gotta get tickets like it's a pair of Jordans that's dropping.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And they go in there and get the clothes or whatever. And they paying high dollar for a T-shirt with the fucking word Supreme written across the front.
Yeah,
and it's because
I was watching that too, and it was just about the culture. What?
But it's exclusivity. That's all it is to me. It's somebody, made this clothing line
Ashley
seem bigger than it is.
Ashley, make us a shirt. Bro.
Make us a shirt. And that's it. You know what I'm saying?
Shirt.
And that's
Make
it.
us
And
a Supreme bootleg cable podcast shirt.
there it is. Bang bang. Don DeMarco.
Dom DeMarco.
Yeah, I mean, and
Bang.
I'm looking at this painting, man. I mean, like, 1982, he came out with it,
Yeah.
and blah blah blah, and he became, he went on to like. I'm looking at the other art that he made. It's not far from what that is. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But that's usually what it is with a lot of these legendary artists or whatever. When I look at Pablo Picasso paintings, I don't really feel a strong connection. Like, this is like the dopest shit ever. Like, I feel like I seen niggas. I feel like that nigga Manasseh Art do better.
yeah, Manasseh art dope.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what it is, man.
Yeah.
A lot of these top artists.
Yeah.
I guess we just not in tune to what goes on in the art world,
Right.
But they usually do the most simplistic stuff.
Right, they do. However, it's that exclusivity that's based around it. Like that can be. I seen dudes that do the spray can art on the
Yeah.
street, and they make like these space scenes and
Yeah.
all that. I'm like, wow, that's great. Now, had he been the only one doing that, had person A been the only one doing that,
Yeah.
he'd have. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, like, if you're the only one taking that lane where everybody else is like, nah, man, I'd rather try to paint something, make it look as vivid as possible.
Yeah.
This dude was like, nah, man, I'm just gonna make this shit look like I'm in the 3rd grade. You know what I'm saying?
Back in the days, they had I forgot exactly what show it was, but basically they did something like that. They had a painting that was sold, like New York or whatever. This was sold, and they said this painting sold for $5 million, and it was just like a painting of a white background and a circle in the middle, and it was like that painting sold for $5 million, and then they had like I don't know if anybody familiar with Jackson Pollock, where he just kind of splashed the stuff, the paint all over the canvas, and when it's full, then the painting is done.
Yeah.
So they had like artists that did that, and then they had like a 3-year-old or a 5-year-old do the same thing, and they had these art critics. They come in, and they had them judge the art, and they were just like, oh my gosh, like, the feeling that I get from this, and you can tell by the subtle strokes right here that this artist has been doing this for a very long time, and this is a magnificent work of art. Da, 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 da. And then the host of the show say to him, a 3-year-old painted that.
Right.
And the guy was just like, oh, well, this must have been a very talented
Yeah,
3-year-old.
advanced 3-year-old, yeah. Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. So,
like, yo, it's some bullshit.
yo, what I love about art is I mean, I guess what a part of what I'm not giving the credit to Basquiat is art to me sometimes it's just somebody's interpretation of something.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Whether you have the skill set to fine tune it and make it look super vivid, or, make the lines look smooth. However, like sometimes I see my kids draw something and I'm like, oh, snap. I would have never thought to use this as a representation of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, that aspect of it is what's unique and what draws me to it. I don't care about necessarily it being like, refined or however, but you know what I'm saying? I would take something like that, like, oh wow, that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That picture of Biggie right there, that's pretty dope.
So even moving on to this story now, it's a picture, it's a mural of Biggie with a crown on his head in Brooklyn. And basically the owner of the building that the mural is on is, I guess, threatening to destroy the mural because I guess he wants to make the living space a little bit larger. If I read the article correctly. But he wanted to make the living space a little bit larger, or whoever, I guess, owns the mural, or I guess the mural is kind of donated to some kind of company. I think they said that they had to pay them $1,200 a month to keep it up there. So
Wow.
either I'm gonna tear this mural down, do my renovations, make my spot bigger so I can command more money, or you're gonna pay me X amount of dollars to keep it up. So I guess they're trying to see if somebody would donate to try to keep the money to keep the
Miracles down.
Yeah.
Fuck
Niggas ain't supporting.
all that. Man. Listen, man.
Niggas say
Listen.
Biggie ain't worth $1,200 a month.
It's not that Biggie ain't worth $1,200 a month. However, man, I've seen motherfuckers.
Jesus.
I seen motherfuckers do that with salt on the table. Like, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, people could do that now. Motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That skill set doesn't say it can't be done on the wall opposite that street.
That's true, but I'm saying I guess it's like an iconic. It's been there
People
for
know
so
it now.
long.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like when they tore
Well,
down.
fuck, I
the
could fucking start position and say bring Martin back, man. Like, I miss Martin. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but I mean, I would love to go and see this shit in
even
person.
if you was a
Just
million,
take a picture next to it.
if you're a millionaire, would you solely be responsible for paying $1,200 a month to keep that up there?
If I believed in it that much, then probably. But honestly, no,
Right.
no,
It's going down.
it's coming down. Fuck it.
It's coming down, man.
Take a picture of it.
Yeah, make a
put
video.
it on a T-shirt.
Yeah, right.
Just something.
Something. Yeah. I have somebody come paint that in your room.
Oh shit. You listen to any of the new albums that dropped? Quite a few new albums dropped.
Yeah, I listened to the T Wayne joint.
Oh man,
Damn, man. Like, just like you said on the comment where you sent, like, yo, 10 years too late.
10 years too late, bro.
10 years too late, man. The content of the songs they made felt like it was 10 years too late. All this subject matters that they were talking about, I was like, what?
I think, if I'm not mistaken, though, I think these are all old songs.
They felt like old songs.
They sure did.
Because if, like, a lot of the lyrics and stuff that Lil Wayne was saying was all shit that he said already.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was like, what is he doing? Like, is he really, really just biting off himself that much?
Yeah.
Because every song was like, you know what I mean? She said I'm so sweet, she want to lick the rapper type. Like he'll flip that line and say it another way. Like, really? He's still using these lines, bro.
Damn.
So yeah, man, 10 years too late for that, for real. I can't. That actually didn't even do nothing for them to push them forward. I feel like that set them back a bit.
Shit was
Dash.
What else dropped? Did you? I checked out some of it. Faith dropped a project. I kind of skimmed through it, and kind of even going back to Biggie. It's called The King and I, and basically what she did was kind of take some of his lyrics or whatever and kind of create her own narrative about about what his lyrics kind of mean to her, and you know, they kind of created songs around that. They also use like interviews and stuff like that and put it together to kind of create this story. So it kind of starts off with basically she makes this song, I forgot the intro song name, and then she has an interview with him, and the interview say me and Faith broke up, but me and her got a son together and we cool. So then she kind of explained that and then used that to go into different stories or whatever.
Okay.
I guess the whole album's supposed to kind of tell a story or some shit.
Okay. Well, I could see why people like from our generation might be interested in listening to that. However, I don't think that's gonna get her in a new audience.
And I mean, to be honest with you, like from what I listened to so far, she should have just took Biggie out and just made a fucking album. You know what I'm saying? But I guess Biggie is like the gimmick behind the whole thing that makes people want to check it out. Because to be honest with you, if I just saw Faith album drop an album, I wouldn't even have fucking wasted my damn space on my phone downloading this shit.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah. So I guess it'll work for people that's actually gonna go out there and pay for it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Drake and Tory squashed their beef.
Why did they say they squashed the beef?
I don't even know, dog.
I'm talking about what it's better to fucking for the city if everybody get along.
Something like that. Something like that. I just saw that they squashed their beef, and I was just like, oh.
Man. I think the reason for that is because, you know, Golden State is such a dominant team. You know, might as well join the team, man.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? Everybody out here trying to win, man.
Link up,
man.
Link up, man. Link up. Oh shit! Anything else you want to get into, man?
Nah, man. What you say? We spoke earlier about what you've been watching and all that. I've been watching this show on Stars, man, called Gods of America.
Somebody posted about that on my FBZ. How is it?
Man, the main actor in it, man, he really annoys the shit out of me. The main character. However, I feel like it's a good series just without him. Every scene he's in, and it sucks that he's the main character, but he just feels so flat to me. But I love the concept of it. Basically, the concept of it is the old gods versus the new gods. So, you know, you have like Zeus, you know what I mean, Odin, you have fucking, you know, the gods of this, the gods of the old times, you know, Anansi. You ever heard of Anansi?
Yeah.
You know, Anansi and all the old representations of who were gods back then. They are now getting older, and people are not really necessarily worshiping them anymore and believing in them anymore. Now the new gods is technology, TV, the internet, social media, and all this. Those are the new gods, and each god is represented by a human. Is in a human form. You know what I mean? Although they control these particular things. So now the old gods all like pretty much wasn't it Odin or whatever. He's getting together all the old guys, you know what I mean, trying to convince them like, yo, it's time to go to war with these new gods. But you know what I mean.
So is this something that's kind of like the feel of it is kind of happening, or it's just like that's Odin right there?
Yeah, no, you don't know. Yeah, he does. You don't know it's what Odin. You kind of gotta feel it out. Oh, got you. That's him. You know what I mean. Got you. And some of them they kind of say who they are, but most of them they don't say they are. Although it's implied in some senses or whatever. But there was one scene that fucked me up. So if y'all watch, like, I think it's episode 3, like this dude gets into a cab with a genie, and the genie's a male Hindu looking dude, kind of swole, and male genie and the male dude in the back of the cab end up fucking, and the genie. Yeah. So season 3, y'all get to that point. I was really trying to watch it to find out, is there a reason why this nigga's fucking a genie? And it just there was never really reason revealed.
The agenda is strong.
Yeah, so if y'all get to that point, whatever, take it from your boy Killer. There's no reason to subject yourself to watching this shit. Just skip through that part, please.
Oh my god.
Yeah, man.
Shit. Follow us, man.
Yeah, follow
Facebook.
Yeah.
Subscribe. YouTube.
Share with a friend. Comment. Yeah.
Comment.
Give me a comment, man.
Email.
Give me a comment. Really, just like, yo, Killer said something fucked up. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Let me tell him about it.
Yeah.
I didn't like what you said. I didn't like your opinion, Killer. I promise you, I'm not gonna attack nobody. I just comment.
Yeah. Let us hear about it, man.
Let's hear about it, man. So what we say?
Bootleg Cable Podcast.
You can't spell that.
Something wrong with your ass.
Yeah, it's bootleg.
Ain't nothing fake about it.
We out.
Peace.